was listening to way too many Christmas
jingle
songs.
Bell sound effects.
Oh yeah, jingle bell sound effects.
I need jingle bells. Yes, I hear them. Do you hear those sleigh bells? I hear them. I do. So happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy candle nights, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy all those other ones. Diwali. I can't remember all of the holidays, but
Wow.
happy candle nights is my favorite. Happy holidays.
St. Nicholas
Hope
dog.
you are enjoying
That was on the 5th.
this winter solstice in any way that you enjoy. We are here to talk about holidays and cosplay,
Yay!
ironically. Which is kind of, I mean, this is just a little short mini-sode, so
Yeah.
we won't bend your ear long because we know you want to go hang out with family and do fun things and kiss under the mistletoe and all that stuff.
Oh, this episode
What do
does come
people
out
do for holidays?
I just realized this episode does come out on the 21st. See, now I gotta drop...
Ooh.
Oops. Now I gotta drop a solstice trivia. Because, science
Solstice.
nerd.
Yes. Yes. Excellent.
But first off,
I like it.
cosplay horror stories, and, my brain is broken.
Good stories,
topics,
suggestions,
yes.
Anything you want to share with us. Our inbox is always open, and you can do that whether you want to do it via email or on our website. You can do it via email at CosplayStitchandSeam@gmail.com.
Yes. Or you can go to CosplayStitchandSeam.com and fill out the form, or just say hello, or you
Yeah.
can pop in the cosplay group, the Stitch and Seam group on Facebook, and fun shenanigans happen there too.
Yeah.
So,
We also have, I know we mentioned this in the last episode, we may continue to mention it, but we do have a coffee donation button now. If you guys would like to support us, if you like what we're doing, and want to help us grow, any small donations really help us a ton. It costs, not a ton, but it does cost monthly
I think the base... well,
yeah.
You don't have to do it monthly. I think there's, the base donation, I think, is, $3. It wouldn't let me go any lower than that. So.
Oh, no, I just mean our podcast costs kind of go monthly with bandwidth and all that fun stuff. So if you feel like donating monthly, that's cool. But we do have monthly expenses that help our podcast keep going. So if you guys want to help us out with that, you can just donate on our coffee. Buy us a coffee. Same thing it costs to take your friend out for a nice drink.
There's still the challenge that I put on there that if we reach $100 in donations, I'll drink a coffee while we're recording.
Oh no!
And watch me devolve into caffeine nonsense.
Basically, Mercedes' sober little brain does not experience coffee on the regular, so hearing her on coffee would be a treat.
I swept an entire
Were we
warehouse.
also saying that if we hit a little bit higher than that, we're going to do an episode that's nothing but stories of stupid stuff we've done?
I'm alright with that. I like that.
I'm down with that.
I will add
so
that
if we
in.
can hit, 150? If we hit 150, we will do an episode just stupid stories, things that we have done in cosplay.
Yes.
I have so many. But yeah, so holiday cosplay. What do we want to say about that? I mean,
so I think one of the biggest
things. It comes
things...
in so many varieties. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think one of the biggest things, here we are just a couple days before Christmas, so everyone get your pen and paper out. What do I get my friend who is a cosplayer for Christmas?
Oh, that one. Yes. Oh my gosh. I actually saw a really good not news article, but one of those little Facebook articles that had a bunch of really good suggestions for what to get your cosplay friend for Christmas. And they're probably not the people listening to this podcast, but just in case, your cosplay friend is always going to enjoy getting gift cards to craft stores, leatherworking stores, thermoplastics, wigs, and most of them, are going to have a decent toolkit already, but if you go to places like Harbor Freight, you can get some cheap, mechanical tools. If you go to some stores like, Michael's or Joann's and whatnot, you can get some crafting tools. I have yet to meet a cosplayer who doesn't at least have a stock of glue guns and glue sticks somewhere. Hairsprays, styling tools, even just a gift card to a fabric store or something
I gotta say
is
that,
going to make their day.
My favorite thing is the gift cards, because
sometimes
I don't even know what I want. And, last year I got, a gift card to Tandy's, and it was, my favorite thing. And I was able to get all the materials that I wanted for a thing that I wanted, and it was awesome. Yeah, but, I like gift cards because it's, then they can get what they want, and it's at a place that they like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ones I wanted to mention for the holidays is talking about how to stay motivated, because that's one of our upcoming topics, is how to stay motivated with cosplay. And one of the things I really like seeing and see a lot of during the holidays is the cosplay advent calendars.
There's
people
that
counting down.
There's cosplay advent calendars?
There are. I'm actually doing one this year by Winged Light Cosplay. So #, Winged Light Cosplay Advent if you want to see people's progress. But she has a list of a whole month up to Christmas, and it's one thing a day that you can share about your cosplay. So it's stuff like one of the days the thing is seams, one of the days it's buttons, one of the days it's armor, one of the days it's props, painting, dyeing, wigs, all kinds of stuff. And each day you share, it doesn't have to be a project you're working on right now, but something you've done in the past, something you're proud of, and it just gives you something about cosplay to share each day.
That's pretty freaking awesome. I love it.
Yeah, and
I did not
for
know
me,
about this.
because I have Anime Los Angeles coming right up in January, I have been trying to get light a fire under me to get stuff done for it. So with each one of those, I've tried to get something done towards my costumes for that convention. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be something you only do in December. You can always use it at other times of the year to kind of give you something new each day and have a specific goal each day towards something. So,
yeah. Another thing you can do is that, your friends probably have, Amazon wish lists, and so you can always ask them for the link to that, and then you can send them a gift from their Amazon wish list. I did that for a Secret Santa thing that I'm a part of. I just sent mine out.
Yeah!
Today.
Oh, nice.
Not today the 21st, but today the day I'm recording this. Otherwise it would be late.
That's right. I just opened mine today, this day that the podcast came out.
Oh, you're in that group too, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely what I wanted, because I know what it is now.
Right?
Right? Is that how this works?
Yes.
This object I have not yet seen, but I know I love. But yeah, as far as cosplay advents go, I've also seen some, if you're not into the construction aspect, if you want to do just the more modeling stuff, ideas for photos you can do during the holidays. I've seen some that will give you a different prompt each day. So you'll have one that's mistletoe, one that's reindeer, one that's Christmas tree, one that's lights. And you find a fun way to take a selfie or a photo of you in a cosplay that matches with the theme for each day.
Ooh, that's really fun.
Yeah, they're super fun. I have a lot of holiday cosplay photos that I would not have had otherwise because of that.
I think I have a single holiday cosplay photo. Well, okay, no wait, maybe two of them. One's really good, the other one is not so good. The one that's really good is in me as Xerxes Break from Pandora Hearts in the Pandora Hearts uniform, posing in front of a tree and looking adorable because he's adorable. And the other one is the same cosplay, different outfit from years ago, where my friends and I decided to make our own. If you go on DeviantArt, you can actually find this on my DeviantArt page.
Oh no!
It's we wanted to do the night before Christmas Pandora Hearts style, and Break is Santa essentially. So I get to. No, I don't come down the chimney. I come out from under the tree because Break doesn't use doors or normal ways of entering places. So the other not so great picture, holiday picture of me in cosplay is me hiding underneath my parents' Christmas tree so that we can tell this stupid story.
That's beautiful.
Maybe I'll link it on the blog. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. I don't even know if it exists anymore.
I don't know. There's just something that's really fun about the holidays, and being able to do like holiday cosplay. Just I don't know. It shares that fun with other people, and even if you're not super into cosplay, like getting a card like that, something silly, your friend rolling under the tree, I would enjoy that. I wouldn't even have to know the series to enjoy that.
It's just Mercedes being dumb under a tree. Best gift ever.
Like, yes. One of my favorites, I know we don't mention a ton of cons by name, but I really enjoyed Holiday Matsuri in Florida, which some friends I think are at this weekend, which is last weekend or something.
Time travel!
But it's always in December, always around the holidays, and it's a convention. And the fun thing with that one is people do holiday cosplay for that convention. Like, I've seen people just in different Santa outfits all weekend, or I saw, like, a group of Santa-themed JoJo's, or a group of Santa-themed Overwatch.
Yes.
One of the funniest ones I saw, like, I saw Yuna from Final Fantasy X, and she was in her summoner outfit, but it was all Christmas stuff. Like, she was in, like, a red skirt instead of a purple one, and it still had, like, little snowflake holiday embroidery up of it, and she had, like, a staff, and instead of a summoning staff, she had, like, it was wrapped in tinsel and, like, Christmas tree decorations. And it was so fun, and, like, they just have such a good time, and everyone there was super friendly when we went, and, like, it takes place in this gorgeous hotel, too, so there's, like, giant Christmas trees you can take pictures with, so yeah, it's so much fun.
That's awesome.
It is.
I was thinking, like, of other gift ideas, like, sweets and stuff, and I know, like, a lot of people have, like, special, like, dietary needs, but there are so many recipes out there.
Yes.
Like, one of my friends has to have gluten-free stuff, and because of that, I've, like, begun looking up more and more, like, what are gluten-free things that I can, in my case, purchase, because my cooking sucks. But, like, you can find so many options out there now that, like, more and more of these dietary needs have become more, like, aware. You can find something, like, nice and sweet, and that way, like, you don't have to give them something that they might not want. It can be something that's like, oh, here's something you can eat, and it doesn't, you know, become like a tool that gets, you know, left on a shelf and collects dust or something like that.
Yes. Or if you are knowing a friend who cosplay marathons, get them a, like, 72 hours till con survival kit. So they have snacks and they have munchies and they have things to, like, survive that last, like,
and
72 hours without sleep. Water, energy drinks, whatever is your...
that's
whatever you need to get through those last few days.
That's a super cute idea. Yeah. Or an at convention survival kit.
Yes.
Where it's like you got all the little things that you need to a repair kit. There we go, a repair kit for fixing up your costume at con.
We were talking about cosplay moms last episode, having the mom purse full of all the mom goodies.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh, and then another thing, like, maybe this is super vain, but, like, I love getting figurines or action figures of things that I have cosplayed. So, like, if it's a character I cosplay or I love to cosplay or have cosplayed or want to cosplay, I love getting a figurine of that character. If I haven't cosplayed them yet, a figurine is super helpful to a cosplayer because it's a full 360, every angle possible reference of that character. Which is super handy if you are making that. And if you haven't, or if you have already made the costume, it's like a great reminder of a good time that you had while in that costume, basically. So yeah, I think figurines are a fun idea.
Yeah. Woohoo! You could always also get them that manga that they're missing. I think I've got one Pandora Hearts, like, book that I'm missing from my set, and I always forget which number it is. So when I'm at conventions, I always buy the wrong one.
You have, like, 15 copies of book 7, and you need book 8. Come on, Mercedes.
I know. No, it's so true. I need to make sure, okay, Before I go to ALA, I'm going to write down the number that I'm missing, and I'll go find it.
That is wise. That is very wise. The other thing I love about the holidays and the holiday season and basically just giving and being nice to other people is that so many of the skills you learn doing cosplay are helpful in gifting things to friends. So I had a year where I made all my friends I sewed all my friends a gift one year, or if you are into makeup and painting and doing things like that, you can paint your friends something, or take somebody out for a makeover, or do all kinds of fun things with the talents you've learned.
I got 1 year. It's it was a needle book. I believe Kame had made it. Kimi Kame. It was a needle book, and each page you had places for the needles to go in, and it was a piece of heart from Legend of Zelda, and a fairy bottle, and it was so cute, and it was all made out of felt. It's super cute.
Or you could be cute like Mercedes, who does all kinds of painting and prop work and gives me cute little handmade. She made this little Eggy that had Link painted on him, all tiny and miniature, and it was so cute. And I still, I don't know, handmade gifts from friends I keep way longer than things that are purchased, just because they're special, They're unique, you can tell that a lot of love and care went into them, so.
I spent so long drawing each of those eggs. I think I had made 20 of them. And I put everyone's favorite characters on them.
Oh man.
And the stands were gonna be way fancier, but then I was like, no, I'm just gluing this.
Yeah, this year, I'm doing a holiday doujinshi sort of thing instead, because I just don't have a lot of funds this year, but I wanted to do something I could share with friends, whether they are close or far, and I thought pictures and artwork and stuff like that is something I can share easily on the internet. So
I'm making dice boxes.
That is awesome.
We'll see if I actually complete that. Future me, hopefully I
wish you luck.
Them on time.
Wow, Mercedes, you did so good. Look, they're all done.
Look at that, and it's totally, shipping on time.
Yeah! Shipping today.
The 21st, yes.
But yeah, that's, I don't know. Do we want to do any other holiday fun dorkiness?
Or some fun holiday activities.
Oh, activities.
Yeah.
A couple years ago for Cosplay for a Cause, we did it at a skating rink, and it was so fun and also funny to see cosplayers skating around, falling down, having fun in ice skates in costumes. It was super fun.
That's cute.
Yeah. I know if you go on your local cosplay communities, a lot of them will have holiday meets or parties, or our local convention Bonsai is doing a holiday party. I know a few friends who are doing a Candle Nights Adventure Zone get together. I think they did one last year at a skating rink or a outdoor fun park sort of a thing.
There's so many fun themes that you can do.
Yeah. Ice skating is usually a fun one. I don't know what all y'all's other states are like, but I know Salt Lake does some crazy light displays downtown that are really fun to go see with friends. What else is there?
Crazy lights all over this town. There's sledding, which
you probably do a photo shoot in the snow.
Yeah, if you want to go sledding and be in the snow and have snowball fights. I mean, you probably want, if you do that in cosplay, durable costumes, or just do that with friends so you don't ruin your cosplay, and you can just go have a snowball fight. Snowball fights are fun. Yeah, so I think that's good enough for our episode. So
is it good enough? Did we fill it with enough?
There's a lot of fun, cheerful
glad
things
tidings
in there.
And good cheer and
I have a cosplay horror story.
Oh boy, a holiday one?
It's not a holiday one. I wish I had. Okay. I might need a second to think while you do your story for my own holiday one, but this is one that was emailed in.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is also from Garu Cosplay. It says, back around 2013 to 2014, there's an influx of Homestuck cosplayers, and there's an abundance of 13-year-olds who wish to be gray-skinned troll characters. I'm talking several groups of children without adults.
Oh boy, yep.
Clearly these hordes of young children hadn't heard of body paint sealant. Scratch that, they didn't know of body paint. So what they did was run a bath in the tubs of the Khan's hotel and break Sharpie markers into the water, then soak in the water to turn their skin gray.
No!
They cost several thousands of dollars in damages to the hotel bathrooms. Staining the tubs, sinks, and everything. Needless to say, Homestuck cosplayers were banned from the convention after that.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad!
So, that's one way to get coal for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, like, I feel bad because they're, like, any fandom, any community, like any series that has fans who like to cosplay, it's sad that they punish the whole community because of the actions of a few.
It's unfair. It's unfair.
It is.
Call up their baskets.
Okay, so
just kidding.
So mine is not so much like Christmas, but mine was February. Because I was at KatsuCon. Yeah. And this was the year of the fire drill. So, we were...
That took a second for me to
remember. We were in our Cinderella costumes, just finishing a photo shoot. We were taking, like, the last few shots, and all of a sudden, throughout the entire, the Gaylord Hotel, we just see, like, flashing lights and sirens, and everybody's being directed toward the exits. And I'm like, oh boy. And it wasn't just, like, you know, confined to a single area of the convention. The entire hotel and con center had to evacuate the hotel. And this is not a small, like, convention. This is huge. If you have seen photos from the convention, it is packed, like so many people. So they're evacuating an entire crammed, overloaded hotel full of cosplayers out into the cold. And it just happened to be on a day that was already like below freezing outside. So it was like maybe 30 degrees. Plus there was like a 20 degree something wind chill on top of it. So it was cold as balls. It was so cold. And I say that I was in a full ball gown with hoop skirt, and like my arms were covered. Like the only thing not covered was a little bit of my neckline and my face and my hands. And I was frozen. And so we get outside into this cold weather and, you know, immediately just freezing our butts off. We're standing outside the hotel, like, waiting for them to give us the go-ahead to come back in, and it's just not coming. And we're still getting people coming out, and, like, one of the girls standing with us, she was dressed as Pearl from Steven Universe, she was in, like, tiny little spandex shorts and a little, like, top. And I just remember, like, I took my hoop skirt and I folded it and I just went around her like a blanket and I was like, here, stay warm. It was like a half hour went by and they still weren't letting us back in. And like these cosplayers are turning blue outside. You know, there was another girl and she was dressed as Inori from Guilty Crown, which is like the whole, like, it has cleavage going all the way down to the belly button in front, and like totally sleeveless, like no, like it's a leotard, so no leg coverings. Like it is a frigid outfit to wear on the best of days, but outside, like no. So we ended up, like, we didn't get a room that year at the Gaylord Hotel. We got one down the street. And we ended up marching this whole group of cosplayers to our hotel lobby and into our room and just hanging out there till everybody warmed up and felt better because we were all just so cold and we had to warm up. Yeah, so that's my little mini horror story.
All right, I got one. This one's in the snow, so it's not so much a holiday horror story, but it is in the snow. So earlier this year, Garnet Runestar wanted to go get pictures of her Belle costume in the snow because she has the winter version of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Love that costume so much. And I volunteered to help so that, like, I have a big car, I can carry lots of stuff, and I just was, like, really wanted to hang out with her, too. So it worked out great. So we all go to, there's this, like, castle amphitheater place, and that's where she wanted to get the photos. So we get there, and it is just, it's freezing, and there's, like, no place to, like, change, like, at this place. No. And so, like, we're, like, holding up blankets so no one can see Garnet as she quickly changes. Luckily, like, it's a secluded place, but, like, you're still like, oh man, I hope nobody drives by, like, right now. This would be really bad. So, like, that was the first kind of, like, awkward kind of moment. And then, like, we're walking around, we're seeing, like, all the snow and stuff. We're like, oh, this is so great, this is gorgeous, and she's going around, she's getting her photos and whatnot, and I decided to try live streaming, because I don't do that a lot on, I don't do that a lot on my phone, on my Facebook, and I was like, oh, this would be really cool, like, I got Garnet Runestar here, it's a snow shoot, you know, I could show people how cool it is here in Utah, how cool this castle amphitheater thing is. I was like, this will be really fun. And so, like, I started live streaming, and for the most part it went really well. But there's, like, a 5-second video where you see me go, hey guys, welcome to the live stream, we're here, and then the phone drops. Like, it didn't drop the signal or anything, but I dropped my phone.
Oh, no!
I dropped my phone in the snow.
And you dropped all of those live stream watchers into the snow.
I did. I dropped everybody in the snow, and they just hear me going, oh no! I dropped my phone! Yeah. So I had to dig my phone out of the snow, and then I panicked, because I was like, is it still streaming? I don't know what's going on. So I just, like, pushed something, and it stopped. And then I started up another one, and it's me sheepishly going, so I dropped my phone. So, one of these days I'll get better at figuring out how to live stream and, you know, not dropping my phone.
I believe in you.
Yay! So, a challenge, since we're going on a short hiatus, we should have people send in cosplay horror stories that either have to do with, like, the holidays, or the weather, or that kind of stuff, but we can have that be part of our comeback episode.
You know what I actually thought would be fun is to have people send us their resolutions for this new year, since we're going to be coming back in January. I want to hear what your cosplay goals are, whether, like, you want to do something outside your comfort zone, or do a project you've never done before, something really hard. Tell us what your cosplay goals are. 'Cause I have one for the new year that I really want to talk about next time, probably.
Yeah, save it. It's a surprise for the next episode.
It is.
So next episode, cosplay resolutions on January 11th. I don't remember what day that was going to be. And send us your cosplay goals for the new year. Let's say have them in by January 3rd. That way you got a couple of days after the beginning of the year to kind of think about your goals. Let's have it by January 3rd. And, that'll be a really fun episode. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what everyone's goals are going to be.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time. Once again, thank you for the awesome recording and editing by David Jeffers of Comic Trades Monthly and Dungeons and Chill.
Yeah, Dungeons and Chill. And music by Macy Roberts.
Do-do-do.
Unless we have holiday music, which
we get like a jingly bell version of our theme song.
At most that I'm capable of doing is maybe like actual bells. So don't expect too much quality.
Alright. Bells by David.
I want Mannheim Steamroller levels of quality here.
I am not Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Panic.
holidays, your gift this week is I won't give you a pun. I won't punish you.
But there's no better gift.
Oh, I lied. I lied to you.
Oh, Tannen. All right.
My resolution is to have better puns. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the short break. Go see family, friends. Have a wonderful holiday. We'll see you guys later. Have fun cosplaying into the new year.